Hey guys, Jason here. So, took this mortise lock off the door because the latch was hanging up and sticking and holding in the end position. So when it's that way, it keeps the bolt from going out. So I've taken it off the door and I'm taking it apart here to see what we got. So I'm going to try to do this through the camera lens here. Foreign objects. I think the main problem is just gooey. There's a lot of factory goo in it. Oops. Again, sorry, I'm trying to do this so that I can actually fix it and not just record it, which is why I'm actually here. I think our problem is just gooey. Just gooey. So I'm gonna using a electronic cleaner. I don't really have a way to set my camera up to just go. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I found a way to set the camera up so that we could all do this together. And I would have both of my hands free. So back to the mortise lock. It's gooey. This rivet is separating here, so I'm actually going to, pointed it out earlier, the rivet in the mechanism right here that locks the handle when you lock it is starting to separate. So I'm going to squeeze it back together first off, a little bit. And I've already sprayed it some with the cleaner. Take the latch out to visually inspect it and clean it. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Hope everybody has a good holiday, Thanksgiving Day. Enjoys their time with their family and friends. Just going to wipe the internal part of the case out. Oh, sorry about that. All right, looks like No springs broken, which is good. Okay, coming back with LPS 1. Basically gonna flood it with the LPS to hopefully get rid of some of the rust in here and loosen up the goo. Alright, putting the latch back in. Making sure it's gonna seat right. It's okay. Forget to put this piece back. Alright. Again, just making sure all the little grit pieces are not causing any issues. The lock hub area needs cleaning up pretty bad. Okay, I'm going to focus in on this real quick because the knob, this is what the shaft of the knob goes through, and when you turn the knob, this controls everything, so you need to make sure that the surface is clean. It's got some wear marks right there, but nothing to cause serious problems. The internal part of the case, see if you can see it. You can see from years of turning the knob there, but it still looks like it's in good condition. So I'm just going to clean it up and give it another few years. Hub is comprised of 3 pieces here. Inner, outer, and this guide piece. So, get it all back together. Flood it one more time. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty gooey. Go ahead and spray the inner part of the face cap off. Got a gouge right there. I'm going to make it smooth again with this 600 grit sandpaper. Sorry about the camera. Hold on, let me see if I can do that. I mounted my phone on the back window of the van that's open, van door. So when I'm moving, the camera's moving. Sorry about that. Alright, this is not going to get perfectly flat, but it'll do what it's intended to do and just make it smoother. Alright. Basically that goes over that. Okay, time to put it back together. It is just a free-floating washer, huh? Interesting. I don't recall it being like that. No, it wasn't like that. That had to go over that and just slip down. Okay. That makes more sense. You have to be very careful putting mortise locks back together because all those pieces have to be seated correctly. And I'm going to reapply some thread lock to these screws because the screws, two of them were a little loose. So I'm going to dry the screws. Thread lock on there. Dental picks are useful for everything. Screws back in. So they're snug. Getting some of that surface rust off. Lubricated. Well lubricated. Which will prevent the surface rust from coming back as easily. Alright. I'm not gonna go through all the way and put it back together, but I am gonna check the outside handle on video to show everybody the difference. I didn't get it before, but basically when you turn the handle, the latch was sticking in. So put it back together and check it. I don't think the latch should stick in right now, it's so lubricated. Anyway, I'm gonna put it back together and probably gonna go grab my lubricant and spray that door real quick.